a lot of guys when they turn pro, their journeys are far from linear. Just what is to be able to come out here and do this in a tough week? What does that say about your hard work and your dedication since you turned pro in 2018?
Yeah, I certainly didn't think it would take this long to win a PGA Tour sanctioned event. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, but I also didn't really think I'd be back here at this point a couple years ago. So definitely exciting, rewarding to know that I'm doing the right things, I'm on the right path, and yeah, just golf's really hard, and it's been really hard for me for a lot of years, and to have some successes here this week, it makes a lot of the struggle worth it.
With right now, if the projections stand, you will move up to 6th in the points list, with puts you in a good position to earn your Korn Ferry Tour card at the end of the year. Just what does that mean to you to have a really good shot to get to the next level and kind of secure your playing status up at the Korn Ferry Tour?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'd love to get back out there. I played some good golf out on that tour in 2020 and 2021, and I'd love another crack at it. I feel like I'm a better player, I'm more experienced, and I'll be more prepared.
Do you have any celebratory plans celebrating this?
I don't know just yet. Definitely after next week when I get back home.
And you had your dad on the bag with you this week. Just how special is it to share this with him and be able to experience this with him looping for you?
Yeah. Oh, it's really special. Yeah, my dad hasn't caddied for me too much recently, but we've had some good successes in the past, and it was definitely fun to have him come out this week and really just spend the time together off the golf course has really been the best. And having him out there, getting to walk up the last hole with him, knowing there was a good chance I was going to win, was a really cool moment.
What were the challenges like out there over the last couple of days? Obviously, it took some time to get the event going, but when you finally started rolling here on 36 holes of play, how did you manage the course?
Yeah, I mean, the conditions were just really hard. It was a lot of wind this week. When I first got here, I thought the course was very gettable, very scoreable, but that was kind of in perfect weather during my Pro-Am round. And yeah, it was really just about staying patient, because you're going to hit some good shots that didn't end up great just because of how much wind was blowing, and really just trusting my game, having control of my golf ball, and I was able to shoot a good enough score here.
Any part of your game really stand out for you?
Not necessarily in particular, but was saying to my dad before this week, I've had a lot of weeks where I've hit a lot of good iron shots, and I've also had a lot of good weeks where I've made a bunch of putts from 10 to 20 feet. I just haven't done it the same week, and I did this week. So that was kind of putting the two pieces together at the same time.
That par save on 17 ended up being a big one, right? Because one less stroke and you would have found yourself in a playoff.
Yeah, for sure. I ended up in the first cut off the tee and was really unsure about if it was going to come out fast or come out slow, and obviously I didn't want to go over, and ended up way short of the green. And yeah, I mean, I knew I needed to get that ball up and down, and it was a hard shot. I hit a pretty good bunker shot, and then to make the putt was big.
I was going to ask, with such a unique format, normally on final round of play, all the leaders are playing together,
Yeah.
last groups, but this is completely different. So did you have a score in mind when you kind of woke up this morning that you thought you might have to get to?
Yeah, maybe not when I woke up, but when I looked at the scores kind of from the morning wave, like right before I teed off, I think 9 under par was the best score, but there were a few guys, in good shape that hadn't teed off yet. And I mean, you just don't know, because somebody can just have an unbelievable day and have, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I figured double digits under par was going to have call it a 75% chance of winning, and I figured if I can get to 11, 12 under, it would be a great chance. But obviously, somebody else could have just had an even better day, and there's not much I could have done about that.